As a lifelong fan of professional wrestling, I have experienced a roller coaster of emotions whilst watching the sport. From the cheers of triumph to the boos of defeat, wrestling is a unique way of captivating its audience. However, there are certain moments in wrestling that have left an indelible mark on all of our hearts, bringing us to tears. In today's video, we here at Honor Wrestling Club will take you on a journey through the 10 most heart-wrenching moments in wrestling history. Get ready to relive these unforgettable moments that have brought both joy with some entries and sorrow with others to the wrestling community. Just so you're aware, the first 5 entries on this list will all be memories that have sparked tears of joy, and then the latter 5 entries will all be ones that are tears of sorrow. So without further ado, let's get into the list. With moment number 10, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens defeating the Usos from WrestleMania 39 Night 1. At WrestleMania 39 Night 1, the tag team match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and the Usos took an unexpected turn. The match was intense, with high-flying moves and near falls keeping the crowd on the edge of their seats. As the match reached its climax, Zayn and Owens unleashed a series of devastating maneuvers that left the Usos struggling to get back on their feet. Zayn and Owens managed to emerge victorious following a haluva kick from Zayn onto Jey Uso, leaving the audience in disbelief. Tears flowed freely as the defeated Usos lay motionless in the ring, while Zayn and Owen realised that their dreams had come true. The sheer emotion on their faces was palpable, as they realised that their chance at glory, they had managed to take it, and take it very, very well. In that moment, the wrestling world witnessed the true joy that comes with victory, and the tears shed that night will forever be etched in our memories. Moment number 9, we have pretty much all of WrestleMania 30, including the Hall of Fame ceremony from 2014. Now, WrestleMania 30 was a night that will forever be remembered as one of the most unforgettable events in wrestling history. From the electrifying matches to the emotional inductions into the Hall of Fame, this weekend had it all. Tears flowed freely as the legends of the industry took their rightful place in the Hall of Fame as a recognition of their contributions to the sport that they and we all love. Stars who we thought would never live to see their own inductions, such as Scott Hall and Jake Roberts, and stars we never thought would be back, such as the Ultimate Warrior, just days before his untimely passing. However, it was once we get into the actual main card of WrestleMania 30, there were more moments to bring tears to our eyes, as Daniel Bryan faced off against Triple H in a match that would determine his fate, with the crowd erupting in support of their beloved underdog, channeling their energy and propelling him into the main event of WrestleMania. Through a grueling battle, Bryan managed to emerge victorious, earning a spot in the triple threat match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And, in a fairy tale ending, we may just come back to how that world title match went down. Ooh, intrigue. However, overall, the tears that were shed over this weekend were tears of pure elation, as the fans managed to have moments that will forever be etched into their memories, with a weekend filled with both tears of joy and gratitude. In at moment number 8, we have Kofi Kingston winning the WWE Championship from WrestleMania 35. Now, WrestleMania 35 will forever be remembered as a night of many incredible moments, and some negative, such as Kurt Angle's poor retirement match, and also the show being like 900 hours long. However, the most positive of all was Kofi Kingston achieving the impossible. After years of hard work, dedication and perseverance, Kingston finally had his shot at the WWE Championship. The match was an emotional rollercoaster, with Kingston and his opponent on the night, Daniel Bryan, leaving everything they had in the ring. The tears started flowing as Kingston hit the Trouble in Paradise on Bryan, securing the pinfall and winning the WWE Championship. The joy and disbelief on Kingston's face were mirrored by the tears of happiness streaming down the faces of the fans in attendance. It was a moment that proved that dreams do come true, and that hard work and determination can overcome any obstacle. As confetti rained down on the new champion, the tears of joy continued to flow, not only for Kingston, but for every fan who'd supported him on his over a decade-long journey. WrestleMania 35 will forever be remembered as a night of tears, but these were mostly tears of happiness and celebration. Now, moment number 7, I told you we'd be back because we've got Daniel Bryan winning the WWE World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 30. As we continue our journey through the most heart-wrenching moments in wrestling history, we come to another unforgettable moment from WrestleMania 30. Daniel Bryan's victory in the main event was not only a triumph for himself, but for every fan who'd followed his career up to that point. The tears that flowed on that night were tears of relief and vindication. Bryan had fought against the odds, overcoming obstacles and doubters along the way. His victory was not only a personal triumph, but a victory for the underdogs and those who were told they could never achieve their dreams. As Bryan held the WWE World Heavyweight Championship above his head, the tears in his eyes were a reminder of the true emotion that can be brought, and they mirrored the tears of every fan who supported him. It was a moment of pure emotion, a reminder that anything is possible if you believe in yourself, and like John Cena, never give up. In a moment number 6, we have the reuniting of Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth from WrestleMania 7. WrestleMania 7 will forever be remembered as the night that love triumphed over all. The reunion of Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth was a moment that brought tears of joy to the eyes of every fan in attendance. After a tumultuous relationship that had seen its fair share of ups and downs, Savage and Elizabeth finally found their way back to each other. The tears flowed freely as Savage opened his arms wide and embraced the First Lady of WWE. The crowd erupted in tears as Elizabeth embraced her man, sealing their reunion together as the first true couple of wrestling. In that moment, wrestling transcended the realm of sports entertainment and became something more. It became a symbol of love, hope, and the power of redemption. The tears shed that night were tears of happiness, as the wrestling world witnessed a love story for the ages, at least in front of the camera. Now, I'm actually going to do the ending bit here before we do the top 5, as I don't feel it would be appropriate following the 5 we've got coming up. As spoilers, they are all tributes to some wonderful people who've had a truly impactful run in the industry. So the rest of this list might be more sad than usual. So I'm going to ask you guys what you've thought of the video so far, and if you wait until the end, what do you think of the video as a whole? What moments reduced you to tears and what moments have we missed? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you thought. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, click that subscribe button and hit the bell to stay notified. Now then, let's break into the top 5 with moment number 5, Conor the Crusher's tribute video. In the world of professional wrestling, there are moments that remind us of the power and impact that this sport can have on people's lives. One such moment came in the form of the touching tribute video dedicated to Conor the Crusher McCallick. Conor was a young boy who had battled cancer for much of his short life. Despite the hardships he faced, he found solace and inspiration in the world of professional wrestling. His infectious enthusiasm and indomitable spirit captured the hearts of the wrestling community. The tears flowed freely as the tribute video showcased Conor's journey and the impact he had made on the wrestling industry. It was a reminder that wrestling is more than just a form of entertainment. It's the power to inspire, uplift and bring joy to those who need it most. The tears shed during this tribute were tears of both sadness and gratitude to the life and sheer determination of this young fan to make the most of his short life, and the wrestling community came together to honour the memory of a true hero. In a moment number 4, we have the Eddie Guerrero tribute show from SmackDown on the 15th of November 2005. The wrestling world was left in shock and mourning when the news of Eddie Guerrero's untimely and shocking passing broke. Guerrero, aged only 38, was not only a talented performer but a beloved member of the wrestling community. To honour his memory, a tribute show was held on SmackDown on November 15, 2005. Tears freely flowed as wrestlers, friends and fans paid tribute to Guerrero's legacy. If you do seek out this episode, pay particularly close attention to Chris Benoit and Chavo Guerrero. Their reactions will truly break your heart. From heartfelt speeches to emotional matches, the entire show was a testament to the impact Guerrero had on the lives of those around him. The tears shed that night were tears of both sorrow and gratitude as the wrestling community came together to celebrate the life of an all-time great. In at moment number 3, we have the Brody Lee tribute to life from Dynamite 30th of December 2020. The wrestling world was in shock and disbelief when news of Brody Lee's untimely passing spread. Lee, also known as Luke Harper, was a beloved member of the wrestling community, known for his incredible talent and larger-than-life personality. To honour his memory, AEW Dynamite dedicated an entire episode to celebrating his life on December 30th, 2020. Tears freely flowed as wrestlers, friends and fans shared their heartfelt memories of Lee. The show was a beautiful tribute to a man who had touched the lives of so many, not just in the wrestling world. From emotional matches to heartfelt speeches, every moment was a reminder of the impact Lee had on the wrestling world. The tears shed that night were tears of both sadness and gratitude, as the wrestling community came together to honour the memory of a true legend. In at moment number 2, we have Rory's Owen from the 24th of May 1999 edition of Raw. At the Over the Edge pay-per-view in 1999, the wrestling world was rocked by the tragic death of Owen Hart. Hart, a beloved member of the Hart wrestling family, had been performing a stunt during the live event when a tragic accident occurred. To honour his memory, on the following episode of Raw, WWE dedicated the entire episode to celebrate his life and career. The tears flowed freely as wrestlers, friends and family members took to the ring to share their memories of Hart, and they were all given the choice of whether or not to turn up on that, if they wanted to wrestle or be on the show or not, which is a lovely touch. The emotion in the arena was palpable as the wrestling community mourned the loss of a true legend. The tears shed that night were tears of both sorrow at the loss of an all-time great and gratitude to the incredible work and body of work he'd left behind, as the wrestling world came together to pay tribute to a man who had left an indelible mark on the industry. What stands out in particular on this episode is the final bit where Stone Cold, a man who's famously not seen eye to eye with Owen following Owen accidentally breaking his neck at SummerSlam 1997, and he never checked in with Austin, he came out and toasted Owen's memory, which is just beautiful to see. And moment number 1, we have the Bray Wyatt tribute show from the 25th of August 2023 SmackDown. The wrestling world was rocked when the news of Bray Wyatt's passing broke at just the age of 36. Wyatt, also known as The Fiend in WWE, was a unique and captivating performer, known for his dark and mysterious characters. To honour his memory, a tribute show was held on SmackDown on August 25th, 2023. The tears freely flowed down the faces of the wrestlers, Bray's friends and the fans as they all paid tribute to Wyatt's legacy. From emotional speeches to unforgettable matches, the entire show was a testament to the impact of one of the greatest minds the wrestling world has ever seen. Tears shed that night were tears of both sadness and gratitude as the wrestling world came together to celebrate the life of a truly once-in-a-lifetime performer. The world of professional wrestling has given us countless moments of joy and excitement and entertainment, but it is the heart-wrenching moments, the moments that bring us to tears, that truly leave a lasting impact. Whether it is the tears of joy that come with a long-awaited victory, or the tears of sorrow that accompany the loss of a beloved performer, these moments remind us of the power that wrestling has to touch our heart. As we relive these 10 most heart-wrenching moments in wrestling history, let us cherish the tears that were shed, for they are a testament to the passion and dedication of the wrestlers and the love and support of the fans. These tears remind us that wrestling is more than just a sport. It is a community that comes together in times of triumph and tragedy. So the next time you find yourself shedding tears while watching a wrestling match, remember that you are not alone. These tears are a sign of our shared humanity and our ability to connect and empathise with the struggles and triumphs of these larger-than-life characters. Embrace the tears, for they are a testament to the power of wrestling to move us, to inspire us, and to remind us of what it means to be human. Now, I hope you're all okay after that. And if you're not, please reach out to someone you can talk to, and try and don't be sad that they're gone. Be happy that they were here and we got to experience them. But I'd like to thank you for watching, and until next time, welcome to the club.